Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No sound? Okay. I'm audible now. Oh, awesome. 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 Thank you for that. Thank you for that feedback. Thank you. All right. So I was saying something that last week we did a couple of things, and one of the things we did was that we thought how you can actually how you can actually use AI to write proposal to clients. And then in the last class we had last week, I Tosin was in took the class, and she was asking a few of us to come share their screen and then walk us through how that they were able to do a few things. And it was quite unfortunate that most of us did not do it. We felt what was happening was not important. And maybe, I don't know. But let me tell you, I've had clients both on Upwork, LinkedIn, YouTube, no, not YouTube, LinkedIn, and even referrals. And most times when they come, they would always want me to share my screen for them. So when I'm sharing my screen, I would have to first of all show my face. They get to see my face and then be familiar with who I am. They now know that I am real. And then there is this client I got from Upwork, and then the gig that time was about I think monthly plan was $8,500. Yeah, for that particular plan, that particular client's monthly. And then in the interview session, we had more than two different calls. So I had our camera was on, my camera was on. He saw my face and then he interacted with me, asked me a few questions, which I responded, and then I had to walk him through my proposal. Okay, I am this, and then this is the proposal for your brand. So how did it start? First of all, I asked him a few questions. I got to know his brand, what they are doing, everything, and then I went into research, building the proposal, and then made it obvious that this is what I want us to do, and then this is the result I am looking at. So you're not just spending your money, you are spending the money to get this amount, this particular result. And then I walked him through it. Now, most of us that got access to for the class last week, I got the feedback that some of you did not want to come and be saying this and that. For me, I don't have issues with that, sincerely speaking. Obviously, I don't have issues. If you do it, it's for your own good. If you don't do it, it's still for your own good. Um, so Gbemi Solar sent this, and 6 days ago on Tuesday. Okay, I think there was a class on Wednesday. All right. I am trying to check through particular Ijoma. So Ijoma sent this. Dear Samo. All right. So I want to review just a few of them, and then I would do another thing. So please, if you have a question while we are doing the class, what you just need to do help us is drop your question in the chat box, and then when we are done, we can come through it. So what is currently missing? So while we're talking, I made mention of ensuring that your line spacing is at least 1.15, and then the paragraph testing 2 and 2. But imagine this: no alignment. See the gap here. What do you want to use it for? It is not even justified. Limited. See where everything is starting. It's now looking like as much as this is fine, for me, I would say that you need to ensure that these people you are dealing with have this mindset that the people you are dealing with, in most cases, they are so advanced. Imagine you are working with people who executives in the corporate world. Let's say in most of the US, and most of the clients from the US, most of them in most cases they are executive there are people in the C-suite, executive board. They've worked with top clients. They've worked with top names, and then they just need they are looking for people who can help them manage them. And then you're giving them something like this. Sincerely speaking, as even if you know how to deliver the job, you will not get it. Now, this is not a cause, but this is the reality that these people, they are looking for the best. Like the whole spacing is just so huge. It's not looking like you did not pay attention to it. Apparently, that work is not clean. Even after I took my time, and then you see what I was saying. I gave an assignment. See this person now. This is the email subject. See where the person is writing an email, a subject of your email for a client, and you want to get the job. Please find attach for Excel. Sorry about that. Um, this here, the heading. See the heading. I even added that you should add how much you want to charge the client, and nobody has done that. Expected outcome. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. I am just scanning through. Like I said, I'm not going to do everything. I keep on saying this. You don't share your email, you don't share application with your HR, with anybody. You don't share it. In most times, while you are sharing it, it happens that you did not open the file for everybody to have access to it. Then the other way around, you are sharing this thing, and a client seeing it that you shared will feel you are not organized. You don't know your process, your workflow. You don't know how to follow things up. So why do I have to employ you when a simple email you cannot do it well? No poster, no sound. Please, am I still audible? I have 12 people on this call. Am I audible? Okay, thank you. Thank you. So you shared this with me, and I made mention, Abasema shared this with me. Akinwumi, good day, sir. Dear sir, you don't say dear sir. Address the client with possibly a name. Hi, hi, Sam. Hi, Johnson. Hi, this. Hi, Naren. Just give a name. That's why it's very important that when you are doing something like this, you need to research about the brand, research about them deep down, go through what they are doing. At this point now, I told you it is not a tax, it is something you should do as if I am your client. I mentioned skincare, and then somebody was even doing another thing. Wow. Your work is not justified. Is a left Abby? Good. Starter package, 150 euros monthly. All right, 60. Please, for this, what I want us to do is, when you are giving your package, content strategy, 3 posts a week, always ensure 5 posts a week engagement. Your money is okay, oh, but do you have what it takes for a client to believe you and then pay you this amount? These are questions you would need to always ask yourself. I actually like your workflow, how that you're able to have something. Now, Peter Oluwasegun Ajibode, hello, no name. Now, your your email body is okay. See all this. I love this intro. I recently came across. Most times you can actually use this for your email. I recently came across and then I had to come up with this. Here's what I observed. My service packages always use dollars, don't use euro. That's the centralized currency. 70. All right. Gwemi Sola, hello sir. I trust this email finds you well, and that is all. And that is all. A mail opening your work, it's full of, so the fonts, the style of fonts, I don't know. I was expecting this. I was expecting somebody to give me something huge like this. Please always have something that you can call. Yeah. Give a price that you are bold enough to call and that you can defend. Imagine a client pulls up this amount and then pay you. Is this so? Can you even defend it in the first place? Omni-channel management. Which one is that? High-end content creation. Always give, the terms are huge. Within the first 90 days, we attempt to achieve, the terminologies are huge, please. Use simple English. Very simple English. Sharon, keep on sharing, 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 sharing. And then if eventually dropped this. And then starter package, $100 per month, 12 posts, $100. That's too small for a brand of this nature. So on 50K, whatever you are doing, always start with, you can start with that 100 is okay. You can give a starter, 200 growth package, 300. Okay, it's fair. 20 posts per month, that's 4 in a week. Always, okay, it's a good package. It's a good package. 3 to 4 posts. Don't promise anybody 5 posts in a week. 3 to 4 posts. Ben, this thing now, have you seen that this place was just empty? I hope we are all learning. I am just actually reviewing each of these things for you to see. And then let us go back to see how we can how that we can I want us to, I'll pick a particular brand and I'll walk you through what and how to go about it. I'll just pick one brand. I'll pick one brand, take a screenshot, and then show you how to go about it. Now, this is, let's say I am skincare brand in Belgium. Pages. Ah, it's always this brand that is coming up. So let me just use this NNU Beauty. Hopefully they. All right. So I think it's, when was the last time? April 14. That was the last time they posted. Um they don't have so I will screenshot this. I will screenshot this. Where did I save that thing to? No. I want this to stay on its own. Good. And then, have you seen this email? They have a website. So now, since they have a website, it even makes the work more easier for us to do some kind of work and say, okay, let us check more about them. What are they into? Is it something that we can tackle? Our team, top nail master, pedicure master. So the people they work with, so now since this name, now this name, Alfie, planted into Oliver. I don't know. They're okay. Is it outside? So Julia, top nail master location. They don't have a link that takes them. Call it they have a special email address. Um, they don't have one. But we are just trying to see if we can see more about them. Everybody here is into nail. Everybody is into nail. Receptionist. And very funny that all of them, oh, this is their email. This is their email. That's their email. So now I have seen them, and what I want to do is click on them. I would try and see um how to highlight the whole platform. So see what I want to do here. Please, if you have any question, do well to ask. Drop it in the comment chat. Our training is gradually coming to an end. Today is the 20th day. So I think we have like either 2 to 3 sessions and then we are done. So, and we still, everybody still have access to their course portal. So beyond, I would not do I will not do um all the social media handles because of time. So I'll just pick a few and then do it for us to. So one of the things you need to do is always ensure you are you are accurate with the information. Now I had to copy the 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 website's content so that it gives me an idea on what to follow. And then while I'm doing this, they are already big here. They are already big on Instagram. However, there are still 4,443 followers. Um, they are doing much on Instagram compared to what is happening on LinkedIn or on Facebook. So sorry about that. But then, can we check when was the last time they posted? 2 days ago. That was the last time they posted. 5 days ago. So I think they do 3 posts in a week, and they show more visuals. So I would take their Instagram also. So this is me telling you that as much as you are looking for a job, there are so many things you need to put in place. Yeah, truth. Um, when we say social media management, people feel like um social media management is just basically what's happening. Is right? So people feel like social media management is just come and post. Now I have pasted everything. I want to write prompt now. I came across this skincare brand on on Facebook, and I love what they are doing. I want to, however, I notice a few lapses in their content direction, and I want to write a proposal. Social media, sorry, social media management proposal, a brand, pitching myself. Now, make it 100% result driven, or simplified. Focus on the core problems. Problems and what I will do, and not how I will do it. It I don't want any industry jargons or terms. And then, like I used to say, when you are writing your prompt, think about what you are envisaging, what you are looking for, the result, and then go with that. Use all the details that I have shared with you above. uh Add my price package for the role and what it covers. Make it starter, um, growth, and premium. Focus energy on the premium for the client to pick. Um, so, like I said, I don't want to write much prompts because of time. We just finished. Have you seen now at this point in time? I have been able to pick core details about the brand because I did not just focus on what is on social media on Facebook. I went as far as going to their website to see what they have, and then I leverage on that. So most times there are things you will mention for them, and it gives them an insight. Okay, this person is not just here for the money. He has done a deep research about us. So with that energy, you are already at the verge of winning them. All of these, no, make it a report format, please. Please, I hope we are all following. I hope we are all following, please. So with this now, what you need to do is copy it and open a new Word document. All right, thank you. When you open that, I was thinking I'll be able to cover other topics after this, but it's not possible. So we'll just do this revision and then call it a wrap. Or meet on Wednesday. Please try as much as you can to um our our Upwork class should be. I need to talk with our guest possibly on Saturday, and it will be on an afternoon. So perhaps network will be bad. I don't want anything that would affect our network. All right, so we'll take this. Now, with all of this, it looks as if it is clean, but sincerely it is not. I love using Montserrat. That's my official funds when it comes to anything Word documents, home and abroad. And I used Montserrat. I gave it a 12 font size, and I I had to align. This is left alignment. This is center alignment. This is right alignment, and this is justify. And that's what I did. The edges are the same. The edges are the same. Most of us we did not do all of those things. It might look as if it doesn't matter, my dear. It matters a lot. These people, most especially when it comes to corporate world recruitment, that you have to pass through HRs, they ask you go through interviews here and there. You don't know what you shoot your leg outside. So please always ensure you are so prepared for the work. If not, they will just wake up and say this or that, and you don't want to have that. Okay. So with this now, you just have to bold the cardinal things that needs to be done. I would have said if there was no call it, what do we call it, please? Now, content is not optimized for conversions. You showcase services like Hydra, Facial, Tokyo, Nails, but these are not being consistently turned into clients' decisions and bookings. Underused, underuse of your strongest asset as there are not for salons location. Now, this is a hitting point for my client. I made the owner of the client, the brand, to know that I already know they have 4 salon locations. So if I do that and I say, okay, I think this person did a thorough research about me. Most times, just try as much as you can to take off all those hyphen. AI can be doing anyhow. Before now, people did not really pay attention to all those things, but now people feel like hyphens comes is an AI, and you don't want to take chances. That's what we are trying to do here. Um, that's an hyphen, but because of time, I would not the core things I would work on. So I mentioned something about this. Please put these dollars, and for basic, 12 posts in a month means I'm doing 3 posts in a week. So please, there are brands that will be saying 2 posts in a week means 2 to 8 posts in a week in a month. So you can give them these amounts, make it 150. All right. Somebody is saying, who will you pay? One of my students, was it last year or so? There's this client that came, and then the client told her she has to do 2 posts in a week, and for 3 weeks or thereabout, and the client was paying her $150. The client said, I don't want multiple contents. I just want something that I want something that keeps my page my audience knows, but then you don't have to overstress my audience. So if we are doing 3 means that's 12. So this is 12 posts. And then I've seen somebody charging about 800,000 in naira. That's roughly 650, I'll be $600 or more than, or around that figure. And guess what? The person is doing just 3 posts in a week, and is managing, I think, Instagram and Facebook, either Instagram and LinkedIn also. And I'll still say this: I've seen a client who wanted to pay $700, or he's not even wanted paying $700 to manage just LinkedIn. So premium package would be three. You give it 450. Uh huh. So designed to fully uh mhm. Final notes, you give this. All right. Prepared by Samuel Amadi Okbe, social media manager. You do this. Have you seen that all of these things that I'm doing is not taking my time? This thing is not something, it's not magic. That, let's just be sincere. NNU beauty. Mhm. It's not taking time, obviously. I prefer it PDF. And then, but then that's not all. So you can also, so you also send it to AI too. Of course, of course. You upload your images. That's even how to train the AI to give me an email body to send attaching my proposal. Keep the subject simple, sleek, and please, if you've not followed my channel, kindly follow as we are ongoing now. Thank you so much. Subscribe, thank you. If you've not subscribed to the channel, just drop, click, subscribe, and we are good. Results driven, and let the client feel comfortable reading my mail. So, like I said, you can take the screenshot and upload it to your upload it to, what's it called, to ChatGPT, any of the AI tool you are using. So when you are doing all of that, it it's more of you trying to let the AI know more about what you are looking for, and then also the AI would give you the results. Remember, it's accuracy we are looking for, and when you are looking for accuracy, you sincerely need to um you really need to um be proactive with everything and be creative. Don't be so um oh, good, sorry about that, I made a mistake. Please don't be so static with your idea. Be creative. How can I get this right? Yeah, be extremely creative. And um you also don't forget that you need to attach your documents. Don't forget that I have attached this, and then I'll say Sam Amadi, or Sam, you now do Mazi, right? and you send. I would show you message has been sent. So this is where the email is. This is where the email is. That message has not come. Okay. So let's check our spam. There is something so I just noticed this thing. So let me quickly say this. There are times that clients would you would send emails and then it goes to spam. One of the things I would tell you to do is don't just go and send um a proposal like this. Remember, it is cold email you are doing. Before you send that, please engage on their post aggressively. Thank God that every post you engage on, no, it will fall back on notification. Comment. Don't just comment nice piece, nice video. Comment constructively how that the what they did was okay. Comment very well. React on their post. Is it on LinkedIn? React. Is it on Facebook? React. Multiple. Touch here, touch here, touch here. When you are done reacting, also engage, comment. Is it on Instagram? Comment. Maybe anytime they drop a post, you comment and then send this. When you've sent, you might not get a response immediately. Comment and say, hi team. Okay, I went through this and then I've sent an email. Kindly check through it. Now, this is what I was asking us. Have you seen? I came across your brand and generally love your build. Okay. I took a closer look on your social media, all those things, nothing but just focus go. I've attached a proposal. So this is my proposal, which we just built. Have you seen it did not take time? It did not take time. Abi, did it? No. And that is exactly what I wanted everybody to go through, which I just did. So the essence of this call and this video is that you can maybe you can always go back and watch the video anytime you are less busy, for those of us that are not here. So that is the end of the class. Any question, please? I'll just take 3 questions and then I'm done. I actually want to close this class now. We are done. Any question? Do we have people on this call? This question is from the explanation. I'm lost. Which one is question is from the explanation? Nobody's saying anything, so it means we are good to go. All right, it means we are good to go. What's that mean? So please, when you attach, do you say to the look for the proposal underneath this? The proposal, I said, I have attached the proposal for you to review when you have a moment. Not like I'm rushing. I have attached. So any clients that comes across and say, I have attached, he or she would definitely go through it and then look for what you've attached. Of course, that's how it should be. That's how your proposal should be. And did you see I did not share? Uh, Let me quickly say this. You saw that I did not share. For you people that Abasema, you went to share. I gave you an assignment, and then this is what you did. This is what you did for me. You went to share, you clicked on share, and then added an email. This one you are saying in all the proposals, you added my email here. If you add this, nobody will even pay attention. And most of it that is even sharing, you will forget that you are supposed to open this to anyone with the link. And why do you have to share your application email with a client? It doesn't work. Yes, in all proposals. So we'll call it a wrap. We meet on Wednesday, please. Good night, everybody. You can always come back and watch this. For those of you that have not subscribed, do well too. Good night.